A touchdown for Longview!
It's so hard to get a real good shot at because he's so elusive, and impacts a wallop too when you hit him straight on. He's not at all easy to bring down.
Ball at the Lobo 31. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Talley standing at the 25, the lone setback. Fake to him. Pierce rolling to the left. He's looking.
Gonna run.
Now he's going to run it. He's got the 40 and hit hard and knocked down there. Philip Gray on the stop along with Fashola.
Well, they rolled everybody this way except for 2 wide receivers out there, and then he rolls back to their left side, and I tell you what, it just opened up in front of him like a big
good
C.
coverage that time. Everybody was matched up and had a man, but when they turned their back to cover the man, Pierce saw that and took off.
He gets 8 yards up to the 39.
Good young mobile quarterback.
Well, I mean, 4:11 left in the first half. The Mavericks on top, 7-6. Been a defensive struggle with a lot of movement of the ball yet both ways, Joe.
4 minutes left. Wing now to this near side along with 2 wide receivers. Tossed to this side to Talley. Cuts it inside, and he's hit hard and knocked down, but he got the first down.
Fashola there, Eric Smith there, Anthony Thomas there. And again, needed 2, and he got about 3.5.
That time chose to cut it inside instead of following the blocker's student body to this side. Ran into a couple of Mavericks that hit him hard, but he got the first at the 42. We're down to 3:45 left in the first half, and the clock is running. Play clock down to 10 seconds, and the Lobos still in the huddle. Now they're going to call a timeout. We'll take one with him. Back in 30 seconds with more Marshall Maverick football on KCUL.
All right, we hope you're enjoying this Falcon Telecable replay of Marshall Maverick football. As right now, 3:34 left in our first half. The Mavericks lead 7-6.
The East Texas blood supply is in immediate need of all blood types. There's been a lot of emergency situations, traumas, and several heart surgeries that have depleted the blood supply for the area. Any person who's eligible to donate is encouraged to do so as soon as possible.
All right, back here at Lobo Stadium, David Simpson, Joe Moore with you, and 3:34 left first half, and the Mavericks lead 7-6. Longview took it on an 80-yard drive up and down the field as they are wont to do on 12-13 plays, a typical Longview Lobo drive. The Mavericks come back on that ensuing kickoff and go 90 yards on the return by Starling. Mavericks then drove down to inside the 10-yard line and had to give the ball up. And now Longview has it at their own 42, 1st and 10.
Pierce back, looks to throw, pumps, throws deep, and overthrows everybody trying to hit Courtney Taylor.
Well, had good coverage.
Good coverage there by Mandel Allen.
Along with
Kelvin Lewis.
Kelvin Lewis, right, 46.
Hey, Pierce kind of did the pump about 15 yards down the field. Taylor then tries to turn it up the sideline, and nobody biting.
And he's got a good arm, Joe.
Yeah, he does. Second down now in 10. 3:28 remaining in the half. 2 wideouts to this side. Talley the single setback. Pierce looking, throws the end, overthrows him at midfield.
Maverick defender had slipped on his attempt to come back to the ball. It was intended for Chris Jenkins out there on the left side. He'd hooked up about midfield, and the Maverick defender,
Shamron Turner, was in coverage and had a little cushion, and as you said, Shamron had kind of slipped and the ball was overthrown. So 3rd down and 10 for the Lobos. They've misfired now on 2 passes here.
3rd and 10.
Late in the first half, the Mavs on top 7-6. 3rd down and 10. Trip wide receivers.
Shotgun formation.
To this side, shotgun. Talley beside him. Pierce looking and chased, thrown across the middle, incomplete, not close to anybody.
He just chunking the ball that way. That looked like it might have been a screen play to the left.
I think so? They were going to run the screen to Talley. We had it covered. Pierce just had to throw the thing away, actually.
He tried to improvise a little bit and find if there might be an opening to run somewhere. It was not. He threw it down the middle where there was nobody. Stops the clock at 3:18.
And once again, Fashola tied up with a Lobo after the play.
Don't understand that.
Morrison, the big punter, back about his 30-yard line in punt formation. Starling standing at his 20. And again, they like that 3-back protection. Kind of scares you. Morrison gets a good left foot punt, hits, bounces. Starling feels it at the 15, going to the other side. Good block to the 20, 25, another good block. Finally knocked down at the 25-yard line, and a couple of Mavs got really, really good crackback type blocks against the Lobos.
Yeah, I tell you what, the punt receiving situation has become the most exciting thing this year as far as I'm concerned.
Boy, it has for the Mavericks.
You see
these guys
blocks.
take pride in what they're doing on those special teams.
3 minutes left in the half, and here come the Mavericks.
25-yard line. One last shot here the first half. Paul Todd hands up inside to Daniels. Nope. Turner getting his first action to the 30-yard line goes Keith Turner.
Haven't seen him in what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, he's been out with an injured back. Said he had a good week of work and practice, healthy again, so getting some time. He gains about 5 yards on his first carry. Kyle Daniels has been having to do most of the work the last couple of weeks.
And been pretty good at it, too.
Really good, yeah. 140 last week, 105 against Ellison.
2:33 left in our half.
Todd hands to Turner. Nope, keeps it, comes this way on the bootleg. He's got 5, 10 to the 40, 45, drug down just short of midfield.
Got a great block at about the 30-yard line.
Boy, faked me out.
I know it. I wish I had seen who got the block, but the inside linebacker or safety, somebody coming up, and I wish I had seen who got the block, but watch it on Tuesday night and you'll see.
Line of scrimmage was the 30, and I thought he had handed to Turner inside, but he kept it and ran the bootleg out here.
Here come the Mavericks.
18 yards on the run by Paul Todd. He's back now looking, throws. Starling slips. It's incomplete at the 40-yard line.
Had he not slipped, he'd have had it. But
had hooked up there at about the 42-yard line.
Howard Brown was in coverage, but he was about 2 yards off.
Feet came out from under Starling as he planted, and the ball pretty well thrown, but Starling was on the ground.
What about the work by the offensive line?
Yeah, doing a good job protection. Second down and 10. 2:08 remaining. Hands to Turner. Got about 3 or 4, and across midfield, golly, a bag came in. I guess he must have thought he fumbled it.
Mavericks got it by. I thought I saw the bag come in, but I didn't see any guys, any of the players, running after the ball. So if it came loose, it didn't come loose very far. We get it back.
He meant for it to be a flag. He threw his sandbag instead of his
flag way across the field too. Okay.
So they've signaled illegal procedure against the Mavericks. That'll be a 5-yard mark-off.
Clock is stopped with 2:03 left in the half. It's 7-6 Marshall.
So replay. Second down.
Going to have to overcome this penalty here. 5-yard step off brings up 2nd and 15. Ball is at Marshall 43.
All right. Starling comes to this near side. Ramsey in the slot. Todd looking to the other side. Throws deep to Fancher. Off his fingertips. Broken up over there by the Longview defensive back,
Bo White.
He got a hand on it.
He was beat, but not beaten quite enough. He did a good job of getting back there where Fancher was.
Fancher had about a step, but the ball was underthrown just that step, and it allowed White to get a hand up.
Same play we scored against Ellison on.
Right. It'll be third down now, 15. 1:46 remaining in the half. Mavs on top, 7-6. If you just joined us, boy, it's been a good one.
We need to keep the ball the rest of this half, Joe.
Paul Todd back, looks, throws deep, and Fancher hit there. Flag comes in. Yes, sir. He hit him too early.
He was all over him, no question about it. As this was a little bit of a different look, rather than up the sideline, this was a deep out. And Fancher headed that way, and before the ball gets there, he goes flying as Bo White, I believe it was.
Brian Davis, number 13. Brian Davis
13,
hits him and knocks him down while the ball's in the air. So the penalty against the Lobos going to be marked off from back at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 15-yarder. And that ought to give us the first down because it was
third and 15, so it should be first down, 10 yards to go. Ball will now be
automatic, I guess, pass interference in high school ball. But it's first down and keeps it alive with 1:35 remaining at the 42-yard line of the Lobos.
And the Mavericks have the 1-point lead.